Peace, fam. This is Ant One, S.O.U.L Nation, the universe's revolutionary. How y'all doing today? How y'all families doing? Hope y'all doing all right, man. For real, for real. Today, check it out. I got a awesome topic, and it's about a saying that maybe you've heard before, and it goes something like, "Wisdom is greater than silver and gold," or "Knowledge and wisdom is greater than silver and gold." Um, that's the saying. And I've heard this through my life. At one time, in my early years, I thought that was true. Maybe because I was so broke at the time, but I thought that was true. And then we was also going with the whole poor righteous teachers type of concept, but not necessarily mean that you want to be poor, but just saying that you knew you was one of the have-nots. You come from the have-nots or whatnot, and you was able to teach, in the righteous path, in the righteous manner. But I say that to say um, that's wrong though. Knowledge and wisdom is greater than silver and gold. That shouldn't even be a sentence. It shouldn't even be a saying. It's almost like they created a proverb out of it or something. But that makes no sense at all because you shouldn't be comparing knowledge and wisdom to silver and gold. See, um, they actually come from the same thing, right? So why would you compare the two? Why would you make them compete? Um, my reason for saying that is because knowledge and wisdom is important and vital. So is silver and gold. And you say, and how do you figure silver and gold is important and vital? Because it's of the earth. See, this is not about materialism as is taught. This is about resources. This is about um, elements, right? So these are things that we are needed, and we've been given that on this planet. It's inside the earth. It grows from the earth. So if you're going to go with the God concept, then God created the resources. The resources come from God itself, right? So the resources would be God itself, the power of God itself. That's why you are able to create all the digital technology that we have today, that exists today. All digital technology comes from the earth. Everything actually comes from the earth. Everything that we have on this planet comes from this planet. So when they try to make you look at knowledge and wisdom better than silver and gold, all they did was snatch up the resources from you and then gave you false knowledge. You see what I'm saying? And they made people believe that they were materialistic if they wanted gold and silver because for one, they only showed you gold and silver in a manner of wearing it. And then they always resort back to ancient Egypt, trying to make them look demonic for having gold, right? So how do you have the highest civilization ever known, documented on the planet, right? From ancient time. They had all these resources and in organized religious sectors, they will make the people look like devil worshippers. The highest civilization on the planet, where everything in mathematics and science and art and literature come from, that we get today, our ABCs and one, two, threes as well, it derived from out of ancient Egypt. They call these people demonic. They call the whole culture demonic. For thousands and thousands of years, these people were thriving, but they want to call them demonic. You gotta understand how crazy that is. What's up? We about to go? You know, that's ridiculous. Think about that. So I say that to say there's a resource called coltan, cobalt, and lithium from Congo, Africa, where it's mainly mined at, and millions of men, women, and children die mining those mines. And that's where we get all of our digital technology from. Is knowledge and wisdom greater than silver and gold? You need both, right? So the saying is perverted. It's perverted knowledge because this is what we use. What am I recording on right now? It uses a lithium battery and has cobalt inside of the mobile device to give it its power. This is what all digital technology is power from. Everything from our cell phones, TVs, space shuttles, ships, cars, trains, everything. Man, for over 20 years, it's been 6, 7 million people have died. Over 20 years now. Because we got to think the digital boom it hit some years ago, right? Years ago. So you got millions and millions of people that die from this big demand and supply and demand for digital technology. That's not gonna stop. You're talking about millions and millions, hundreds of millions of dollars being made off of Congo, while the people in Congo are being dispersed into places that's not suitable for living. They were lied to and told that they would have good housing and water and good farmland and schooling. They don't have any of it. But somebody's getting very wealthy. Understand? Off this cobalt and this lithium that's being mined. You know, just thought I'd kick that with y'all real quick, let you know, knowledge and wisdom is not greater than silver and gold. It's not even it's a, it's a perverted concept. You need silver and gold, coltan, cobalt, lithium, you know, ore, and all these type of resources that assist us in making a great civilization. You know, high power civilization. But they don't the common people generally don't think about those type of things because they're too concerned with not being materialistic. But the ones they call elite, right? The top notch guys, they know what it is. I bet you, what's his name? Elon Musk know what it is. I bet you Jeff Bezos know what it is, right? I bet you they know. I bet you, what's the dude name from Apple? Steve Jobs knew what it was, right? So, you know, put that in your ear a little bit. And let's see. Yeah, Coltan. Research Coltan Wars and watch how terrible it is. Look it up. Coltan Wars. COLTAN. Coltan. In Congo. The Republic of Congo. The Democratic Republic of Congo. What do they call it? DRC. The Democratic Republic of Congo. It's going down, baby. It's going down. Research it and see how much blood we have on our hands every day, right? Just see. That's right at your soul. I'm pulling at your soul now, in your heart. I'll see what people really are when I bring up coltan and have them research that to see they're if they're saved or not, right? If they've got blood on their hands or not, right? We assist in murder and rape and all this type of stuff. Yeah. So that's terrible. That's terrible. But knowledge and wisdom is important. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is important, as well as gold and silver and coltan. I leave y'all with that. This is Ant One, Rosso Nation, the Universe's Revolutionary. Play your part. Peace.